5 stars, astonishing noise cancellation. So, not so funny story. Someone in the apartment unit above us got stabbed. According to the cop who interviewed us, the attacker rang the upstairs doorbell, and then the guy answered, the attacker forced his way in and stabbed the guy. You want to know what the scary part is? I didn't hear a thing. Thanks to my amazing Skull Candy headphones. I got them on Amazon for $99.99, free shipping. These things work as advertised. Probably the best noise canceling headphones I've ever owned. 10 out of 10, would buy again. Your boyfriend said what? 5 stars, great book. Well, I really enjoyed this book. I never used makeup as a young woman, but my boyfriend said that it's good for me, so he asked that I started wearing it. I found this book to be very helpful to beginners. The book is mostly pictures, which is extremely helpful, but it won't give detailed instructions. Buy another book if you need detailed instructions on how to wear makeup. Yeah, it's true, makeup is really good for you. A lot of health benefits. Me too, kid. Me too. 4 stars, it worked on my pots. Turned out I am allergic to ammonia. Someone send this one back. 1 star, very tight. The fabric sucks, it's very tight around the bust, and the pants are very nasty feelings when wearing. Wouldn't buy this ever again. Vented temper glass universal lid. Now with more glass shards. Oh my dear God, this is a widespread problem. You know, this is actually a great feature, being able to see pictures from everyone's different products, because, yeah, this would keep me from purchasing it. 5 stars, great for work. Wear in a food service job every day. My parents don't more at all. What? Super poor quality. Only a fool would buy. Appeared in the product title on order page. Super poor quality. Only a fool would buy. Are you stupid? 0.01 pairs. Bohemian vintage dangle earrings. Blah, 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 blah. I like the are you stupid? 1 star. Waste of money. The lights don't come sometimes, and when they do sometimes, they are bright. Then they can be very dime. Would not recommend it all. Waste of money. The wife is disabled and needs the light to read. She most disappointed with it. This person has a whole other unrelated review as their name. Ah yes, a review from only lasted at least a month. Tried to use them today, but they won't work at all. I've tried disconnecting power on my phone off and removing from my device, but they're completely broke. I just checked to make sure they haven't been chewed through by my pets, and they haven't, so I don't recommend. 5 stars, amazing! I absolutely love this glue. Extra sticky and easy to apply lashes. Just make sure the strip of glue is thin, otherwise it will take longer to get them to stick. These headphones were worth $400. Not anymore. 1 star, treble is headache inducing. The only unlistenable headphone I've owned. It did not survive my blender. Yeah, if headphones don't survive the blender, they're not worth it. 5 stars, use with caution. Whatever amount of this tape you're about to use, it's too much. Unless it's something you never want to come off for the rest of eternity. If you've got a mummy's tomb to seal, this is the tape you want for the job. If there's an earthquake and California is about to fall into the Pacific Ocean, the government had better use this stuff to keep it in place. Had Abraham Lincoln had this tape in 1860, the South would not have been able to secede. This stuff is so strong it transcends the physical realm. It will keep your relationship together. If your boyfriend is about to leave you, just take this out of the drawer and show it to him. You don't even need to apply it. Its power is so strong, he will be unable to leave you. This tape creates a bond that cannot be broken. Use with caution. Jesus Christ, this guy got 10 feet of it. He is going to be able to save a lot of Californias. The way this person talked about their spouse. Takes a lickin' and keeps on tickin', longer than most. While nothing is chew-proof, if you own a GSD, this thing held up longer than most. Much like my spouse getting every last morsel off a pork chop, this Frisbee was good to the last chomp. First it got warped, then the rubber tore, then the GSD decided to remove her every last bit of rubber, then she decided to chew it in half, all the while still loving it to fetch. So yeah, it looks like it was caught in a wood chipper, but as any German Shepherd parent will tell you, a toy's life is measured in days, not normally in months. And this thing made it a year, and is still loved hard. I had to check the reviews after seeing the photo. Maybe I should hit the gym. 5 stars, just didn't look like the image. 2 stars, boring, real boring read, not a single picture except for the cover. I hate when that happens. My father just got a package delivered from Amazon, and the delivery driver left a kind of unhinged message. Good evening, your package has been delivered. Are Oprah and Gail lovers? Why does my grandma beat me at night? Why did my dad go get milk and never come back? Absolutely rubbish. 5 stars. 5 stars. Absolutely rubbish. I thought I was getting a genuine flask that keeps your water hot for 24 hours. I takes 5-6 hours, and the water is tepid. Please do not buy this item. Absolutely rubbish. A drone reviewer on AliExpress added a few photos he probably was not supposed to share. 5 stars. Very good. Thank you. Every bud is life. Think people talk little respect not found. You know, I'm not gonna ask any questions. We'll just move on. 5 stars. Not sure what the end game is. Was great at first, but turned to ash not too long after arrival. Very thin. 3 stars. I bought this thinking it would be thicker for my disabled raccoon. Also, it states it's $135 rug, 69% off of steel, right? No, it's just your $40 rug, same as the other cheap $40 rugs. Looks nice, but I don't see it lasting long. This can is so tall, it won't fit on any shelf. 4 stars. I wish I had not been so economically focused when buying this. 5 stars, no live fish. Pretty disappointing. I promised my little boy Johnny I will get him a pet mackerel, and when I saw I could get 6 for only $18, I was over the moon. I'll admit the olive oil sounded a little weird and unconventional, but I thought it was food for the fish since I always hear that fish have a lot of good oil. But to my utter chagrin and dismay of both myself and Johnny, we saw murdered fish. We were expecting to open up a can of pure friendship and genuine love, ready to embrace those fish as part of the family, only to be stabbed in the heart and have our heart filleted on the open platter. We then opened the rest and were shocked that all cans had the same story of broken dreams and crushed fins. I would have left that 1-star review, but in a sign of respect, we ate our fallen fish friends. And let me tell you, that was a 5-star experience. 2 stars. Woman's. Pretty sure this is a woman's hoodie zipper, wrong side, and there's lots of titty room. 4 stars despite the black eye. This product must be really worth it. 4 stars. It gave me a black eye when I was opening it. The mic arm works good and this is a good quality, but when I cut the zip tie holding it together, it sprung open and hit me in the face and gave me a black eye. Yeesh. 5 stars. I'm no longer a mummy. Let me start by saying I never knew that I was a walking, living, breathing, freaking mummy zombie lady. The first time I used this glove, I soaked in the bath to get my skin nice and prepped. I whipped that thing out expecting a bit of skin to fluff off, but what ensued was 30 minutes straight of scrubbing skin off that had built up since I was a toddler. I swore at one point I found old Band-Aid goo that had been buried under years of dead skin. Okay, maybe that's not true, but with the amount of dead skin that came off my body, it could have been. I finally finished removing my snakeskin and began draining the bathtub. What was left was like a scene from a horror movie. I'm not ready for this. The entire bottom of the bathtub couldn't be seen because of the numerous chunks of dead skin clinging to it. That's not counting what went down the drain. I can only imagine the creatures down there will one day rise to hunt me down and eat me because they gained an affinity for the taste of my flesh. I had to take an extra 15 minutes to clean my bathtub due to the gray zombie skin that refused to be rinsed away. In other words, if you don't want to be a mummy, zombie person, this glove is your ticket to the living realm. Buy the glove, join the living. Thank me later. Well, that's one of the grosser things I read on here, but I'm glad you're not a mummy anymore. 1 star, didn't even last 24 hours. Received laptop and it was in fine condition. After performing setup and installing all my preferred software, Opera GX, Discord, Malwarebytes, Steam, Putty, Notepad+, Wallpaper Engine, and getting updates run and drivers updated, it immediately went into limp mode, shut it off and reviewed it the next day. Next day, it cannot boot as it no longer recognizes the boot device. Diagnostics check out across the board, save for storage. This laptop was so disappointing that my parents almost called it son. I don't think the warranty covers fire damage, sir. Intimate Private Hair Removal Cream. 2 stars, terrible. I've got a literal jungle of hair for this product to pick a fight with, and even after 3 uses, it seems as if this product has a capability that is equivalent to a 5-year-old wielding a paper towel roll in a fight against a trained MMA fighter. Now, it's either this product is a complete waste of money, or I've just discovered that I have the hair of Samson himself, and I cannot gain the effect through human science alone. The only positive review I have for this product is how quickly it arrived to my doorstep in order to disappoint me. Have you perhaps heard of a razor? Awesome. 5 stars. My cat loved it so much he grew opposable thumbs so we could give it a thumbs up. Thank you, I hate it. A Tale of 2 Reviews. 5 stars, very good. Maybe the best book I have ever read. 1 star, very bad. Maybe the worst book I've ever read. This man is flabbergasted. 5 stars, shock and awe service and quality from Saber PC. Saber PC looking out for the little guy. I purchased a couple of low-cost adapters, yet I was treated like a big spender. Great service plus fast delivery plus super high quality equals happy customer. It's like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Thanks so much. Ironic. 1 star, not made in USA. I bought this mask and got deceived thinking it's from USA. The The owner has a tag on the mask description stating that he is a USA seller. I thought it said USA made. This product is not made in the USA. Not recommended. Boy, do I have some news for you. Don't mess with the cardigan. 4 stars. Lovely. This is a lovely lightweight cardigan, perfect for a cooler summer night. Fits great and not a bad price. However, it can tend to get a bit ballsy after a while. The power bank fell down once and the cable bended. 1 star. Not a very durable product. The power bank fell down once and the cable bended. Now the charging cable doesn't work at all. I would not recommend buying this if you want a durable product that. TMI on Face Gem review. 5 stars. Shimmer. Bought these for my girls to shimmer at Taylor Swift's Eras tour, and the product did not disappoint. Sadly, one of our daughters passed out and missed the show. Heartbreaking, but those little stickers stayed on as my heart silently broke. 5 stars. As much for parents for giving the bath as it is for the ones taking it. Yes, they are colored foam pieces. Yes, they float and stick together using nothing but soapy water. Yes, my son now refuses to take a bath unless the tub is filled with them. Just make sure you leave at least an extra 20 minutes in your bath time schedule if you intend to give these to your child. Seriously, they are so much fun to play with. You will likely want your own set too, because I can pretty much guarantee you will have floating castle building contests at every bath, and they are not going to want to share. Thankfully, there are several sets available, so you can use your helicopter from another set to rescue your imaginary crew from the 10 dirty toe monsters lurking just below unsuspecting tugboat. When I was a kid and I played in the bath, I had McDonald's Happy Meal toys, and honestly, they worked great. Resistant to what exactly? Men's vintage cool adult crown. Flexible and resistant. Yeah, wait. It's flexible, but it's also resistant to what? Getting a girlfriend? Thanks. 3 stars. I have not tried it before. Not quite a valid review, but I applaud him on his humor. 5 stars. Preferred card for all these people calling my house. These things are super popular. I have a few calls a week threatening various bad things if I just don't get them Amazon gift cards. These gems have stopped the IRS, kept the grandson I don't have out of jail, and supported various groups who protect my freedom. If werewolves and vampires existed, I am sure these would vanquish those too. You should buy a few and keep them on hand for any situation that might come up. 5 stars. Please stop harassing me with email requests. 3 stars. Trivial Pursuit for Dummies. Although I was happy with the overall quality of the product, the questions were obviously poorly conceived of. I had been dominating my lovely ex-wife in the previous versions of the game, but lost 2 consecutive games with this product. I'm not sure if you were trying to level the playing field with geniuses and commoners, but I don't like it. 5 stars. This here dadgum blade done cut down a whole dadgum tree. So me and Cletus done gone out to the holler for some afternoon delight because we're funny like that, and we seen a tree that been struck by lightning. Hoo-wee boy, was it a big tree. It looked like it was gonna fall down on our love shack, so Cletus told me to cut it down. I ran back to my wife's house and got these blades along with my sawzall and ran right back. After some filthy man-on-man canoodling and a little catfish noodling down by the creek, I got to work on that mighty oak. The tree, not Cletus. Believe it or not, that tree went down faster than me on Cletus after a big old tug on Granddad's moonshine jug. These blades cut through that tree like a hot knife through some kind of greasy lubricant. Buy these blades. They're awesome. They're sharp as a skeeter's pecker and don't dull out. I cut it down and chopped up an entire tree with 1 blade. Awesome. Okay, I gotta wrap this up because I gotta go take my girlfriend's kid to play with my boy over at my baby mama's house. Enjoy them blades because they's awesome. 1 star. Exploded. Bought this as a Christmas gift and one of them was plugged into the wall to charge, exploded the socket and nearly electrocuted my dad. Wouldn't buy again. Absolute health hazard. 1 star. Arrived broken and you cannot change the temperature display to Fahrenheit. Arrived broken but box is intact. So makes me wonder. Also be aware you will have to look at the temperature displays always on and always Celsius. No way to change to USA market. Where are they selling this? No? Also, 1 star. My toilet not flushing. I need to replace or refund. Thanks. Thank you, AI, for this beautiful review. 5 stars. Customers like the taste and value of the spirits. They mentioned that it has a great taste and will help you get laid. They also appreciate the high price point and the great flavor for the price point. AI generated from the text of customer reviews. I mean, that's not a terrible thing, having something to, like, give a general consensus of everyone's thoughts, but I'd rather just read the reviews. Man buys 20-pound kilt. 1 star. A third party makes the kilts. A contractor in Pakistan made this very poorly. It fits unevenly and the ad made it seem like Shine made it. I think I will return it. 5 stars. My balls are now like Patrick Stewart's head. Wowzeroon. I used this product on my testicles after my ex-wife posted a picture on Facebook of my hairy McClarys as revenge for sleeping with her brother. I wanted to save the humiliation, so decided to convince people they weren't mine. So I used this product and then I took a picture of my Patrick Stewarts and posted them on Facebook as well to prove they were not my fur balls. Now my ex-wife is the laughing stock of the social media world. That'll teach her. Found this on a remanufactured ink cartridge. Hope he gets that checked out. 1 star, stopped working. These aftermarket cartridges stopped working a couple months after installing them. My HP doesn't like them. We don't use the printer very often and perhaps the cartridges dried up at the ends, preventing ink from being dispensed. The cartridges are full but just don't flow. This reminds me of my prostate, but that's another story. I really don't have a clue what happened to these things. I do know that the genuine cartridges always worked but cost so much more. It's a crapshoot. Saw this in the wild. Their username is a fake review. This stoma bag is of extremely low quality. Mike and I sympathize with anyone who were unfortunate to purchase this low quality item. Should be withdrawn from the market. 5 stars. Perfect fit. Purchase fingerless gloves in the perfect fit and good quality. May purchase another pair. Ivan does business. 5 stars. Exactly what I need it. You can take this bag anywhere. I love it. 1 star. Cheap price, cheap quality. It runs so slow. I wish I'd spent a little extra and got a decent tablet. This was my first. I'd always been more of a laptop kind of guy. It's like losing your virginity to a 90-year-old hooker. So slow. Did I mention that it responds and runs really slow? 1 star. Box was covered in fly droppings. The box looked like it came from a deceased person's house. The disc itself was clean, but I had to bin the cardboard box, print a new jacket from the internet, and put it in a newly bought plastic DVD box. 5 stars. Great chair. This chair was easy to assemble, comes with its own tools, has really good support, and is comfortable for a full 8-hour day. However, some of the ladies at my job complained that they were too wide for the chair. Their fat would get stuck in the handles, so when they stood up, you get the picture. So I thought maybe we should tell the company that these chairs were great for tall but not for plus women. This was moot because the 2 women who did not fit into the chairs were well over 400 pounds. So the bottom line is, the chair will hold 400 plus pounds, no problem there, but the width of the butt may not fit. This has also happened to other chairs we bought also. We had to remove the arms even though they were width adjustable, measure the butt and compare it to the seat dimensions, bearing in mind that the butt gets bigger when sitting. Hope this helps. Great chair, very sturdy. Crush washers truly are amazing. 5 stars. 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer changed my life. 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer is an unbelievably incredible product. I truly enjoyed using 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer and lost 18 pounds in my first month. I was amazed that 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer gave me back my self-confidence, improved my income by 200%. You will love 5/8 to 24 black steel crush washer, okay? I believe you. 2 stars. OMG MTG. Wow, thought she was the pretty congresswoman from the theater. Expected a centerfold, but she's the other one. Will probably return. I have 0 context. I was just looking for some sterile water. Now I'm concerned. 5 stars. Safe for practicing giving shots. I bought this 2-pack of sterile water to practice giving shots after having to watch my quote-unquote cat, Odie, die of starvation after popping 3 discs in his back. The actual owners wouldn't allow me to put him to sleep, quote-unquote. He was in such pain that I wished I had pain relief to inject at the injury site. After he died, I practiced on his corpse to learn how to give shots. I followed instructions from a YouTube video. After I buried him, I decided that I needed to get more practice. I bought this sterile water because, as a former EMT, I knew that this was safe for me to use on myself. I practiced the diabetic stomach shot. Boy, that hurt. It made me admire what diabetics go through. And a shot in my thigh. I didn't have any negative reaction. I didn't experience any burning subsatio. I highly recommend this product. Do not inject yourself with things. Just don't, unless like prescribed and you know how to do it. Don't inject water into yourself.